Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new product from the Revolution brand. It is of course the Renaissance Flick. You've been commenting saying how much you've been enjoying my liquid eyeliner look, my cat eye look, and I can't wait to share with you not only the product but a try on of this as well. So I've applied it to this side and I'm going to share with you how I apply it on this side, and also give you a few tips of how I create my cat eye look as well. Now the product comes in this plastic sleeve. It's black, like a card packaging with the rose gold font that follows through onto the back with the ingredients, and then the product itself looks like this. Now I love the Renaissance packaging with the Renaissance glow. They had also some eyeshadow palettes, and it seems like the packaging is always fantastic, and that is also shared with this product. It's rose gold, and I just love the design of it. It is just beautiful, really slimline, really elegant. I love the fact that you've got the ridges on the lid there, so it's easy to grip to and pull off. I just absolutely love it. Of course it's got the Revolution logo there, and then you just pull off the lid and you're left with the actual tip. Now this is a very thin tip, which is what I want. This retails for £5. You can pick it up from revolutionbeauty.com or superdrug.com as well, and of course I'll have the links down below for you. But yeah, getting back to the tip, I really have to have a thin product because I've got a very small lid, so I don't want a thick liner that takes up all of the lid. It just overpowers my whole eye, so I really don't like that look. But this is so thin I can create a very thin liner. I'm going to demonstrate that to you first, or for you first, as well as a little bit thicker, which I've done today, but still it doesn't overtake my whole eye look. It just enhances it, which at the end of the day that's what I want to do. I just want to define my eye and make it a little bit more, like I say, defined, and using this product it works so beautifully. I've used it every single day apart from one, I think, but yeah, also I've had questions about it being waterproof. What I can tell you is that when I remove it, I have tried with just water on a cotton wool pad. It won't, well, it does move the product, but it doesn't take it off. And what I mean by that is, what it does is, so if I got a cotton wool pad now just with water, what it would do is it would smudge it, but it won't remove it. So you literally have to remove it with another product. I've been removing mine with a hot cloth cleanser, as I always do, and it's been working very well, but water will not remove the product. So I suppose in a way it is waterproof, that water does not remove it, but it does smudge it. I've also been wearing it obviously over the last couple of days. It's been very warm here in Norfolk and it's not budged. So it's only until I remove it, you know, can you take it away basically, but not with water. So I hope that that answers the waterproof question. Now what I'm going to do is give you a few tips with the applying the liner. What I used to find the most difficult until I started doing it the way I'm going to tell you in a moment, I used to find it very difficult to get that flick going in the same direction, especially if you're a novice to applying liner. And I used to wear liner a lot. You know, I used to use the Kat Von D liner, but I had problems with that. Of course it's quite expensive. Not only that, I found that it dried out really quickly, and in fact actually it dried out, I didn't even realise, but it had dried out, and I actually did an eye look and I struggled on camera trying to get this liner to work. This is not, I wouldn't say it's overly watery, you know, wet, but I also wouldn't say that it's dry either. And you will know as soon as you use this how easy it is to use, especially like I say if you're a novice. So I'm really getting back into using this liner and wearing a cat eye, and I really thought to myself, oh my goodness, I'm going to struggle, but it really is an easy product to use. So getting on to my tip, like I say, I used to struggle getting the liner at the same angle, but if you use this tip to start with, it's going to help you. Now, first of all, I'm just going to add a little bit of liner onto the lid. If you are perhaps a person that doesn't want that flick, you just want the little bit of liner. And I know that there is a few of you out there, I'm always getting questions like this or comments like this. You know, am I too old to wear liquid liner? Am I too old to wear a cat eye? If you want to wear it, you wear it. You're never too old to wear makeup. There are no rules to makeup. And if you want to wear a cat eye, you go ahead and wear a cat eye. But for anyone out there that doesn't necessarily want the flick, they just want a little bit of, you know, the liner on the lid, I'm going to demonstrate that first. So I'm just going to remove the lid, and I've got my mirror here, so I hope that you're going to be able to see it. Like I say, I have applied it to this side, and now I'm going to just apply the liner. So it's a thin liner. Or thin line of product, just to give my lid a little bit of definition. What I will say before I apply it is that I don't go all the way into the inner corner, and the reason is because with my eye shape, with my small lids, I don't want too much, and also I've mentioned it before, I don't want too much darkness going into the inner corner. So I always start here. So I just start it there, and I'll just keep going along the eye. You don't have to do it in one, you know, motion, and then just keep on going along that lid until you are happy with where you have put it. And basically that's all there is to it. So I start off very thin there. Now I'm going to thicken it up, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like. You can already see the difference. It's given me some definition. So like I say, if you don't want to add a flick and you are new to liner, new to makeup, and you don't want anything too over the top, you just want to add, like I say, a bit of definition, that is the look that you will get. And this liner works perfectly to give you that beautiful thin line. So again, if you're not allowed for whatever reason, or you just don't want to wear too much makeup, it will give you a little line. I mean, you can see the definition, but you can't really tell that you're wearing too much makeup if you not understand, but you get what I'm trying to say. So it's very, very thin. So we've got the line to start with, and like I say, you can thicken that up if you would like. Now what I'm going to do is just go through my tip to create that flick. So you can see the flick there. Now, of course, I want to create the flick there. And I do find that it's quite difficult to get the angle correct, and I'm going to go off topic when I shared with you how I apply my brows. So I always do this, and the brow then will come down to the same point each side. So now what I will do is I will get my liner, and I will go from the corner of my eye, and I will aim that flick to the edge of my brow. And what that means is that flick then will always be at the same angle as that one, hopefully. So that's what I'm going to now demonstrate to you. So you just go from the outer corner of the eye, and you then want to just aim towards that brow there. You can do a little flick, you can do a longer flick, it's whatever you want to achieve. I always do mine a little bit, not too long, but I don't want it too short. And the reason is because my eyes are a little bit hooded, and I want it to show, and it just gives me that added definition. And it actually makes my eyes, I suppose, look less hooded, and it also elongates the eye as well. So now I'm just going to just do the flick. Again, just like we did on the top of the eye, you don't have to do one straight line. Also rest your hand on your cheek. That also helps. And then just aim for. Now, when you come to this part, as I've said, I've got a little bit of hooded eye, so you can just pull that out gently. like that. At the moment it's very light, and I think as you get older as well, you have looser skin there. So I think the technique with just, you know, dabbing the product on works, because, you know, if you're younger, when you're younger, your skin is a lot firmer in this area. When you're an older lady, your skin is a little bit looser around the eye area. Now, not only we don't want to drag the pen because obviously it's delicate skin, but I find that just dabbing or dotting the product and joining that line up just works really well. So now what we want to do is create that flick. So I'm going to go back on myself now, and I'm just going to firm that skin. So now we've got a little triangle there. So I'm just going to fill that in. And also you can just keep going over it until you're happy. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it out a little bit more. Like that. And then I'm just going to also just make the line a little bit thicker, like that. And that is basically all I do to create my cat eye. Of course, it can be, like I say, a little bit tricky with the skin, especially if you're like me and you've got that hooded eye area. So I just simply either raise that like that, or I just raise my brow, and that will then give me the look that or enough it just separates the skin a little bit, so it's a little bit more taut, and it gives me, you know, it gives me the skin that I can then write on with the pen. But that's basically all I do. So I hope that has helped you. I really enjoy the cat eye look. I think it really defines the eye, and I hope that has helped you. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on it. And are you going to pick up the Renaissance Flick? I'd love to hear your thoughts on the product, on how I've applied it. Yeah, generally, what are your thoughts about that product, and are you going to give it a go? But also what I would say is that if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. The rest of the week is going to be dedicated to new products, hauls and things like that I've picked up over the last week or so. I may even throw in another Primark haul for you, because I have been to Primark quite a number of times over the bank holiday weekend. But yeah, I'd love to know if you'd love to see that as well. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.